will see Derek Carr and the New Orleans Saints taking on Michael Penix and the Atlanta Falcons.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The Saints heading out for the first time, and there's Derek Carr at quarterback in his 11th NFL season now and second in black and gold.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. It reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete there to Perry.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Kamara up the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. Johnson's got it complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Alvin Kamara, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon.
McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time.
They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from the University of Washington.
And it's almost without argument that the biggest surprise of the first round, I would dare say the draft, Michael Penix selection by Atlanta at number 8 overall. A quarterback was in place in Kirk Cousins. But let's face it, the Falcons knew what they were talking about because here's Penix as their QB1 this year, and they expect him to be for the future.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix.
Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
These two teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the sideline he goes. Kyle Pitts, touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive.
And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
35 yards that time on the punt.
And it will be Falcon football.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Well, what we've seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense. You can't score on them on defense. So, to me, if you're going to play against them, you have to bring your best game and hope they throw a clunker in that day to give yourself a chance.
Now 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And quickly, they get to the line.
They'll throw with Penix.
Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
To the air, Penix. That's to the former Bear, Darnell Mooney.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
7-7, our score after 1.
Second quarter now, Falcon foot. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
With his 10th rushing touchdown on the year, his 14th overall.
And the Falcons have taken the lead.
That's what I'm talking about.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drives 7 plays in length.
And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. Ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Coming left is Kamara.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Now 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now for Carr.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Williams running left. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Carr to throw.
Into the hands of Perry, complete.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now Carr.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Carr now to throw.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Carr going to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Johnson with a completion over the middle. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Carr. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
Again, it's Carr. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. The kick by McManus is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll throw now on the final play.
That one deep for London.
And that is incomplete. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top.
As we sit past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 22 yards there, a first down.
Good work there. You're going to see on play action, they run an out route with the receiver on the outside and let the tight end work the seam in the area beyond him. A great concept, and it leads to a first down.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Now Penix.
Eluding the pressure right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Robinson up the middle. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half. They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Penix.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Kyle Pitts.
His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Carr now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Perry. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Now Carr. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Well, on first down, they run with Camaras. He'll take it forward for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Again, it's Johnson.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Throwing now is Carr. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
Now Carr throwing on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
To throw, it's Carr.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The kick by McManus is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Atlanta regains possession of the football.
The field goal we just saw has this now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose, as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free than what they're trying to get done on offense.
Here comes a big one as this crowd gets up making some noise. It's 3rd and short.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 63 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Robinson with another carry.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game,
They've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Second and a couple. A first carry for Tyler Algier.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. Robinson, touchdown Falcons.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. So time for Carr and the Saints.
Down by 15. 1:47 on the clock. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
It's complete. Kamara.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Here's Carr. That's caught by Wilson.
And he's going to be brought down right there, so nothing after the catch as he's dropped at the 42. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Now 2nd and 4. The Carr's throw complete there to Johnson.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it, turn upfield, and pick up the first down.
Carr to throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Down the left sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Saints coming out now to take the field.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
From the gun, it's Carr. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now, Carr again. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Now Carr, gotta have this one.
That is caught. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away.